Jay White is the new IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, and AEW ex-NJPW Forbidden Door is completely thrown on its head. Hello and welcome to WhatCulture Wrestler and myself, Andrew Pollard, for a second dose of the solo Sunday news today. Some people think that's good. A lot of people will probably go, oh God, this guy for another video. Don't worry, it's only a brief one. It's because, like as mentioned, there's been the major news that Jay White is now atop of New Japan Pro Wrestling. Of course, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, all of that good stuff. But this is a story that broke while I was recording the earlier news video, which you can go and find, here on our YouTube channel, where because of the time zones, time differences, NJPW Dominion last night was taking place while I was recording that video. And towards the end of that video, the news came through that Jay White has beaten Kazuchika Okada to become the new IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, which of course, that just puts a whole load more questions out there for when we're looking at Forbidden Door. Now, Forbidden Door is on the 26th of June, and by all accounts and purposes, it looked like we were going to get Hangman Adam Page challenging for the IWGP World title, which was held by Kazuchika Okada. So it was going to be Page, Okada, the biggest belt in New Japan Pro Wrestling. And it had lots of people's attention and intrigue. And then, of course, on this past Wednesday, AEW Dynamite, that's easy for me to say, lots of coffee today. You can tell I'm bad enough first thing in the morning. On Dynamite this past Wednesday, Adam Cole, baby, came out and kind of inserting himself into the mix to the point of like, well, he said he wants Okada at Forbidden Door, and Page wanted Okada and the IWGP World title. So it's like, well, is this going to be a part of a storyline for a few weeks where maybe Page beats Adam Cole to get the shot at Okada in the world title? Is it going to be a case of a triple threat, a three-way of Cole versus Okada versus Hangman Page? Because everybody took it as a given that Kazuchika Okada, the biggest star in New Japan Pro Wrestling, one of the biggest stars in New Japan Pro Wrestling history, it was a given that he was going to be walking into Forbidden Door with the IWGP World title around his waist. And now Switchblade, it is indeed his era. Switchblade Jay White has just taken all those plans and just blown them all up in typical Jay White fashion. Now, at Dominion, which as of this recording, the main event took place about an hour ago, we had a 36-minute banger, as you would expect, and it ended where Okada goes to the Rainmaker, it's reversed into the Blade Runner, the 1, 2, 3, and then it's just like, did that just happen? Jay White is now the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, and he is indeed. And post-match, Jay White just did Jay White things. He cut a great promo talking about how basically taking credit for the creation of All Elite Wrestling by saying, after I beat Kenny Omega ran off, the Bucks went with him, they ended up starting their own promotion, and because of me, you have AEW, because of me, Bryan Danielson's there, because of me, CM Punk came back to wrestling, because of me, Hangman Page got his big journey to the world title, the AEW world title, that is. So yeah, Jay White just being Jay White, also demanding the effing applause of the people backstage, because that's always the fun thing about New Japan Pro Wrestling. One of the many fun things about New Japan Pro Wrestling is the promos are normally very expletive laden, and Jay White loves to go on those tirades. In terms of Hangman Page, Jay White had some words for him saying that you can have Okada, but you're not getting this IWGP World title. And then he called him an effing cowboy bitch, I think was the terms used. So it's like, right, where do we go from here? Is Page still going to go after Okada? Is it more important for Page to go after the IWGP World title? Is Adam Cole in the mix still? Is Okada still in the mix still? Is it going to be a big four-way match? Is it going to be some sort of three-way of Adam Cole versus Jay White versus Hangman Page? Or are we going to get Hangman Page going after Jay White and the IWGP World title? And then elsewhere, you get Adam Cole, baby, versus Kazuchika Okada. Now, to me, that seems like the way I'd go personally, but hey, who knows? We've still got, 2 weeks till 2 weeks till Forbidden Door, 26th of June. And yeah, this is just blown everything up. This has blown the doors wide open, the Forbidden Doors wide open, and just, yeah, it's going to be fun to see what happens with Switchblade, because if for those of you not maybe too familiar with New Japan Pro Wrestling, Switchblade Jay White has been one of the best on the planet for probably 4 years by now, just maybe longer than that even. The guy is just gold in whatever he does. If you want a cocksure prick heel in wrestling who can go every single time between the ropes, Jay White is your man. He's absolutely golden. And so, I mean, so you've had him just come out and he's thrown shade at Okada, he's thrown shade at Hangman Page, he's thrown shade at Kenny Omega, at the Bucks. I mean, it looks like Kenny is not going to be back for Forbidden Door, of course, but it's just like, yeah, just Jay White putting everybody on notice pretty much and leaving us all with plenty of questions. I mean, coming out of Dominion, there's so many questions, and also going into this week's AEW Dynamite, because as mentioned, you've got Adam Cole that wanted that Okada match in the world title. You've got Hangman Page that wanted Okada and the world title. So maybe those courses correct, and it pits Adam Cole, baby, your typical prick heel, against your all-time classic babyface Kazuchika Okada, and then elsewhere you have your plucky, happy babyface Adam Page. God, this is going all over the place, going after the nefarious heel IWGP World Champion in Jay White. You know, this is a fun one. This is a fun one to keep your eye on, and it just amps up the ante for Forbidden Door even more. I mean, we did see elsewhere at Dominion there was it's Hiroshi Tanahashi that won the chance to face Jon Moxley to become the AEW Interim World Champion. So we know that that's set now. Tana versus Mox for Forbidden Door. You had Zack Sabre Jr. calling out Bryan Danielson for Forbidden Door, which that's the one for me, brother. It's the stars are aligning nicely. So yeah, I am going to scoot off now because I've got loads of work to do because it's midday on a Sunday. But I've been Andrew Pollard here at WhatCulture. Be sure to come and follow us at WhatCulture WB on the Twitter. Follow myself at Culture Left Peg on the Twitter. Nearly forgot that then. And of course, be sure to like, subscribe, comment. Let us know what you want to see from Forbidden Door. Get in those comments. Be nice. It's a cool Sunday. Let's be nice. Let us know what you want to see from Forbidden Door. Let us know what you want to see from the IWGP World Title situation and Switchblade Jay White. But most importantly, just have a cool rest of your Sunday. I'm off to do some more work, probably drink some more coffee, get a little bit more wired, and I'll be back next Sunday, unless, of course, anything mental happens now for the rest of the day. Have a good one.